2003 through 2009 5.9 and 6.7 liter Ram 2500s are no stranger to an overheating transmission, and if that problem sounds familiar to you, this Mishimoto Transmission Oil Cooler should be a mod that you want to check out. Now, this is a solid option for the Ram owner who is currently having issues with their transmission staying cool, whether you live in a hotter area, you're driving a lot with your truck in general, or you're towing heavy loads often and you can't seem to keep those transmission temps down. Now, this is a specific direct fit option to bolt into the factory location if you know you don't want to make any modifications to your truck, but you do know that you need a big increase in cooling capacity to help your Cummins performance. Now, this cooler has a 212% increase in core volume and a 244% increase in fluid capacity over the stock cooler, according to Mishimoto, offering a big bump in cooling performance so you won't have to worry when you're towing or the outside temperature is above average. Now, that also directly affects your transmission's lifespan and responsiveness, allowing for a quicker and less labored feel of your trans and helps avoid any premature failure or leaking. This also includes a fully serviceable thermostat for fast warm-ups in cold climates and a thermostat bypass for constant cooling in hot climates, offering you some choice on how you want to run your setup. This features a stacked plate design for an efficient construction and is made of a fully aluminum construction, being durable and great for heat dissipation. Now, the aluminum on the front of the cooler, the fins of the cooler, they come in a natural raw finish, and the exterior of the cooler and the brackets as well as the fittings are covered in a silver and black powder coat to resist any corrosion over time. Now, the brackets and fittings are also designed for a direct fit and to eliminate the factory fittings that are prone to corrosion, and this kit also comes with hose clamps, the bypass, and half-inch transmission lines that are cut to size for your specific application. Now, this comes in at about $650, which is a little pricier than other choices in the category, but very on par for what it brings to the table. Now, when checking out other coolers, what stands out about this option is the fact that it's specific to the 5.9 and 6.7 2500 rather than being a universal choice, making it a hassle-free way to protect your transmission and improve your drivability, and cuts out all the question when it comes to the sizing as well as the installation. It also has a few more bells and whistles over some more entry-level options with the internal thermostat and bypass valve that you don't see in every choice, making it a great option if you're looking for some of those extra features out of a transmission cooler. Now, because there is some cutting of the transmission lines involved, I would call this a 2 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, just because I recommend some mechanical know-how in order to tackle the job. And if you have that, it should only take about 2 hours or so, give or take, to get the job done. Now, while you do have to cut the lines, the process is relatively straightforward and doesn't require any major modification, as I mentioned, and it comes with all the necessary hardware in order to do it. Now, you do have to remove your AC condenser, intercooler, and transcooler to make room to mount up this new cooler and run the lines. Now, once you've got everything out of the way, you can cut the transmission lines back about 5 inches or so, install the hose barbs into the lines, and then connect the hoses to their designated ports. I do recommend, after everything's installed, to check your transmission fluid and top it off as needed. So I would recommend to have a little bit extra transmission fluid on hand for this job. You'll also have to figure out if you do want to add in the thermostat bypass plug. So I recommend to install that if you are installing it before you get this cooler mounted up to the truck, so you just have some extra room to work with. So that's gonna wrap it up for my review of the Mishimoto Transmission Oil Cooler, fitting all 2003 through 2009 5.9 and 6.7 liter Ram 2500s, and you can find this right here at AmericanTrucks.com.